So, welcome back, friends. Some nervousness on Wall Street on the back of the US Canada trade talks having taken an adverse turn. Both US and Canada now threatening to put tariffs on each other, and that's not a very good scenario with a neighboring country where the logistics and the need of various things was always very helpful for the American consumer. There's also the question of rising bond yields. However, there's now a report that over $1 trillion in the general account may be used by the US Treasury to buy back debt. So that can be a very helpful news to bring down the bond yields, and definitely before the midterms, one would expect that this is something that is more likely to happen. Going further, we have a lot of piece of data that is about to come out. We have the personal consumption expenditure PCE index coming before market open on Wednesday. And then immediately after the bell on Wednesday is a very important NVIDIA earnings outlook and growth prospects, which will be very closely watched by Wall Street. The consumer purchasing index CPI and the PPI looked and came out to be rather tame and pretty much in line with expectations because the energy costs had come down in that month of July. So we had some tame numbers. However, the personal consumption expenditure is a gauge which is very, very closely watched by the US Fed, and it is something that will be looked at with great importance. So you may see the PCE numbers that may come out will turn out to be, it's anybody's analysis, but what our analysis says that it may turn out to be a little much on the higher side than what would be comfortable for the US Fed to keep the interest rates benign. And that can have some impact on the US markets on Wednesday as well as Thursday after they digest the NVIDIA earnings. So this is our little analysis of the US markets. And to get to know more about the US markets, do WhatsApp us on 732-732-2720. Would love to have you on board. We'll share our predictions and forecasts for the US markets over the next few days, weeks and months, and look forward to hearing from you. And one very important thing is that there are lots of government policies which may be attuned towards the midterms. The US sanctions which are about to be coming on countries which are having any oil dealings or any other dealings with Iran can inflict a lot of economic pain on Iran. But again, that would be a sign that all is not well in the Middle East. There could be more skirmishes. So that also does not make for a very healthy cocktail. And you may see some tensions erupt in regards to that. Because if Iran is getting the economic pain, then, then they retaliate. And, one would, what do the stock markets look for? They look for peace. They look for certainty. And neither of it is there at this point of time. So we have a little difficult week coming up. And hope you guys have a nice rest of the week. And look forward to talking with you once again. God bless you all. Take care. From Sunil Kevaldamani. Take care. Bye-bye.